So that's it. That's what I decided this morning. Picked out a color paint that matched the shade of this robin's egg perfectly.
That's blue, Cody.
That's very good, honey. I figured it'd be a good color for a nursery, huh?
I was thinking of something maybe a little closer to this shade. What do you think of that?
Well, this is pink, honey.
Yes, it is.
Pink is for girls.
Yes.
Well, we're going to be having ourselves a little boy.
Oh, we are we?
Yeah.
You got this all figured out, I
Yes,
can
ma'am, I do. I got it figured out when he's going to go on his first pony ride and when he's going to be senator of the great new state of Arizona.
You are a piece of work. I can't believe you. That house isn't even close to being finished. The barn isn't going to be raised for another week, but you got our future planned out. That's good.
Right. Well, because of Clint, I've been thinking about the future an awful lot lately. It's nice to think about things to come when you got your feet planted in the here and now, huh?
Yeah, well, you're right about that. God, I wish he'd just be a little bit more normal, though, Cody. Especially around Buddy.
Honey, I think we just got a case of hero worship going on there. That's all. I think it's kind of nice, don't you? May?
Oh, Cody, I wasn't going to tell you about this, but I don't think I ought to keep it to myself.
What?
I went and I was cleaning up Buddy's room today, and I found that he had hidden something in his bureau drawer.
Oh, Bud's not picking up those Indian arrowheads again, is he?
No, it's a lot stranger than that. It's a whole lot stranger than that, Cody. Look at that. And I think it's from Clint.
Well, Bo, you wanted the lowdown on Renee Devine. Here it is. Handle with care. This is hot stuff.
All right, John, I gotta be honest with you. I already know about her days as a madam. Asa knows about them too, so if he's able to forgive her for a past life, who am I to pass judgment?
Yeah, well, what if being a madam was only one of her exploits?
Yeah, picture of a middle-aged guy. What's he got to do with anything?
That was Renee's first husband. Read on, you'll find out what happened to him.
Well, aren't you going to say anything?
Get dressed.
Max, you've never objected to having me in your bed before. Don't you want me here now?
I want you to get out of my bed, get your clothes back on, and get back home to Llanview.
Well, I want to stay here with you.
Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to torture both of us?
Max, I know you love me, and I know you want me just as bad as I want you.
Okay, I want you. Now, what the hell difference is that going to make, huh? What? If we make love now, it's not going to change anything.
Look, I'm not expecting a wedding or anything, okay? I've accepted your decision. That we're over, we're done. All I'm asking for is one night, Max. One wonderful night, a night that we can hang on to for the rest of our lives.
This time, here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
Honey, like I told you, Clint is with you right now. He always will be.
Well, of course he is. He's my son, my blood. What about the other people whose lives he touched? Oh, sure, they're going to remember him a month or two. But spring comes very fast in the summer. Clint Buchanan's name will be on a plaque in the back of a church pew.
Oh, you darling man. I know your grief is real, but who are you really grieving for? Your son or yourself? You know, hearing that will, it could have felt like it was your will, too. It was your own mortality that we were feeling, not just Clint's.
What makes you think you know me so damn well, huh?
If I'm wrong, tell me, I'll shut up.
No. No, you know me. You know me better than most. Renee, I sat there, and I thought that someday they would be reading my will, same plaque. Here lies Asa Buchanan, rest in peace. Gone.
Pooh, you've got a whole lifetime, honey, before that happens. What Clint would have wanted is for you to have lived fully every minute.
He did remember all of us, didn't he? The things he cared the most for, he gave to the ones he loved the most.
Your son was a very generous man, not only to his family, but to his friends as well.
You are right about that. That endowment to Sarah Gordon for the Blind Center. That was pure Clint.
And what about the special memento for his father?
Oh, the Remington. I've got lots of bronze. As a matter of fact, I have my own private Western museum. You know, I ought to give that statue to the Llanview Museum.
Oh, honey, who are you kidding? You wouldn't dare.
There you go again. Knowing me. Renee, sit down. Tell me one thing. It's been kind of gnawing at me for a while. How could somebody as wonderful as you keep from getting married all these years?
Oh, well, honey, I don't know. I guess I've always prized my independence so much, I never let a man get too close.
I reckon you just had to bump into the right man, huh?
I reckon you're right. I hope you won't mind taking a blushing bride down the aisle.
Ooh, Renee Devine, a blushing bride. I mean, I just got goosebumps thinking about it. Come here, you blushing bride.
Dexter Braddock.
Yeah, there's a marriage certificate on file in Reno. She married him in 1965, all nice and legal.
Says he owns a whole string of hardware stores through the state of Nevada.
Yep, and he was very successful at it. He hired Renee as one of the cashiers in the store.
Oh, so she saw that pot of gold and just grabbed it, huh? Married the boss and all his little stores, and 6 months later.
Yep. Check out the age difference, Bo. She was 22, he was in his 50s. Now, I checked with some of Dexter's pals in Nevada. Seems that marriage didn't quite agree with him. 14 months after he tied the knot, he bit the dust.
What, a heart attack, something sudden like that?
Some kind of terminal illness, I don't know. But he kept getting weaker and weaker, and then finally became a complete invalid.
Well, what about Renee? What was she doing all this time?
Well, according to Dexter's friends, she was a regular Florence Nightingale. Stayed by his bedside every day and nursed him through to the end.
Even in the hospital. You know, I had no idea that the woman was so devoted.
He didn't go into the hospital, Bo. Apparently, he distrusted doctors so much that he insisted on staying home. And that's where he died, with Renee beside him till the very end.
What are you trying to say to me, John?
Well, when they opened up Dexter's will, they found out that he left everything to Renee.
Yeah, but that's common. I mean, that, a man leaves his company to his wife. That happens all the time.
Yeah, well, she liquidated the businesses. She sold out everything. And you ready for this? This is the weird part. She took all the money she made in the deal and she gave it away.
She gave it all away?
Yeah, to charities and other organizations.
Wait, no, she didn't keep any of it?
She didn't keep one penny. Now, after she divested herself of all of his holdings, she went in the call girl business. Now, that's weird, huh?
Yeah, this woman is unstable.
Yeah. Now you know what I know, Bo. If you want me to keep digging, just let me know.
Damn, John, I don't know. Tell you what, let me think about this. All right? I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Look, I'm not trying to lure you back to the altar.
Well, then do us both a favor and go.
I can't do that, Max. I can't leave things like they were at the church. I can't live thinking you hate me.
I can never hate you. Not after what we've been through and what we've shared.
Well, then why are you rejecting me now?
Damn it, can't you see it from my point of view? You reject me every time Cord is in your thoughts.
Look, I have told you, Cord is my past.
He is your past, he is your present, he is your future. I can't spend the rest of my life looking into your eyes and seeing a reflection of him.
Well, then look at me now, Max. Take a real good look at me. Do you see any sign of Cord here? No, he's not here. There are only two people in this room. There's you, and there's me.
It's one too many.
Max, please, don't go. Max, please, hold me. Please make love to me. I'm not going to throw it back in your face. I'm not asking you for any promises in the future.
Tina, don't.
Please, and tomorrow I'll just walk right out of here. I'll just walk out, but I'll have this memory. We'll both have a tender, wonderful memory that we can hold on to forever.
Tina, you are being unfair. You know, I'm tempted by you. I will always be tempted by you, but we can't do this.
We're only going to regret this later on.
The only thing I would ever regret from this is if I lost my last chance to hold you. To hold you one more time, Max. Please. You and I, we've meant much too much to one another. We can't just kiss and say goodbye. Not us, Max. No, we need more. We need much more.
That it's only about as thick as a silver dollar, you know that? Don't weigh hardly nothing, like a piece of toast or something. And what are all these little numbers?
Well, you
It's
just
got
watch
these M's
this.
here. What the hell is this thing? Oh, Lord of mercy, look at that, huh?
They turn into sums
Yeah?
and subtractions, and watch this one.
What the hell?
And multiplications.
Well,
Look at
hold on a
that.
second here. Do 2 plus 2. Give me 2 plus 2 on there.
We push that.
Yeah, 2. Uh-huh. Oh, General Custer, look, we got a 4. Oh, all right, now take away 2 from that.
You do it.
How? Here?
Yeah.
This?
Look at that.
If that don't beat all, it sure beats counting on your fingers and toes. Now, don't
Yeah,
it?
well, you think Buddy doesn't know about that? I've been wondering why his arithmetic was getting so good. Now I know.
You know, sums and subtraction is one thing. I think that's just child play, though, compared to what would happen if you put that in the hands of somebody who knows what they're doing with
That's
it.
crazy.
You say Clint gave that to old Bud?
Yeah, where else would he get something like this? I don't know. Ever since Clint's come to town, there have been some mighty strange goings-on around here.
Such as?
Well, like me and you, for instance, Cody. You never wanted to be a sodbuster. Now look at you sitting here.
Look, honey, I don't know how much Clint had to do with us getting together. But even if he did, he didn't use any fancy gizmos like this. Now, did he just used my lips and yours, right? Now, come here.
You know
give
what
me-
I've been thinking?
What?
I think he's a magician.
Oh, please.
Cody!
My advice is that you just take that and you put it right back where you found it.
Cody!
Cody, no, don't worry about it. Hey, come on, if Clint wanted us to know about that thing, he would have told us.
Well, what about my little brother?
What
you know,
about
he's
it?
sharing secrets with my little brother, and it just
Oh.
worries me, Cody.
Doesn't worry me, because I think it's kind of nice that Buddy's got someone like Clint to look up to, a fine, upstanding man like Clint. And I also think it's real nice that Clint trusts Buddy with something like this.
So you don't think there's anything strange about living in the house with a magician who could would you quit laughing and looking into the future the way he does? It worries me.
Personally, I think Clint is a man for the here and now because that's where he is. And I also think that he has brought some peace and some quiet and some happiness to our lives. Not to mention some future prospects. I think we just ought to thank the man for that and not ask him to explain everything he pulls out of his saddlebags.
Okay. I'll just put this back into Buddy's drawer, and he'll never know it was gone, and that'll just be the end of that.
Sounds like a good idea. How'd you think of that?
Smart.
Yeah. The only future I'm thinking about is our future, you know that? Now give me a little sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. You are going to have to leave. This office is closed for the night.
Well, sweetheart, what are you doing here?
Well, I could ask you the same question. Last night you stayed here late, even after we talked. Tonight you're burning the midnight oil again.
You know how it is, PI's hours.
I want you, and I want you home with me.
Oh.
Honey, I have pasta. I have crunchy garlic bread. All I need is you. Just think about it. We could have a bottle of wine. We could have a nice, quiet, romantic, sexy dinner together.
Yeah, why all this sudden domesticity, huh?
I think it's a little overdue, don't you? John, we have been living together like a couple of passionate roommates. Then yesterday, something happened.
Yeah, Max and Tina didn't get married. Did you hear about that?
Don't be afraid to get serious with me. You weren't yesterday when you told me all about your past life as an assistant DA.
Yeah, well, it was a little hard not to. You kept digging into my past.
And it worked, didn't it? I mean, you finally broke down and told me about all the guilt you felt, the mistakes you made, everything that led you to become a private investigator now. John, I finally feel like I understand you. Are you angry about that?
No, I thought I was at first, but I'm not. Just somehow sharing all those tough memories kind of broke a dam inside of me. Who knows? Maybe I'll share some more secrets with you. Unless you beat me to the punch. How did you find out that I used to be an assistant DA?
How?
Yeah. You never revealed your source. And remember, we got a new policy. No lies, no cheating, and no cover-ups.
No, I don't want any lies or any cheating either. So why don't you come home with me, and we'll have dinner, and we'll talk about it then.
That sounds great. But you're forgetting about the museum.
Museum? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, the Natural History Museum, the stakeout. Oh, come on. Please, can't that wait?
You want to explain to the people of Zaroon that their golden, priceless idol on loan to the museum suddenly vanished?
No, I want you home with me so we can talk. We can talk about your past and our future together.
I'll tell you what. What do you say that you forget the microwave and just keep the bed warm? And if I get away from my stakeout early, I'll come into bed for that little discussion. Oh, my, we may not even discuss anything.
Max, don't. No. No, I know you want to make love to me tonight.
There are no more nights and no more life together.
Please, can't we just have this one moment?
You'd like that, wouldn't you? It fit your plans just perfectly, wouldn't it?
What plans?
I wasn't angry when I saw you in my bed. I was confused, I was hurt, but I wasn't angry. But damn it, now I'm angry. You came here to seduce me, to make me want you again, and you nearly succeeded.
You do want me. You said so yourself.
I want you as my wife, not as some one-night stand. Do you know what it did to me to have to walk out of that church? Do you know what it's doing me right now to have to push you away?
Then don't push me away, please. I'm right here for you.
For tonight. And then tomorrow morning you'll be back at a land fair calling up Cord to come over for a picnic with little Clint. Hell, you may not even wait that long. While you're making love to me, you'll probably be wishing you were with him.
Never. Max, you are the one I love. Can't you see that? I want to make love to you. But, all right, okay, I did plan this, all right? But the only reason I ever planned it was just to prove to you how much I love you.
Tina, you've tried sex, you've tried tears. Please don't add line to the package. I want you out of here, Tina. I want you out of my life now.
Yeah, and also an African idol doesn't just walk out of a museum on its own 2 feet. Yeah, especially with all those other artifacts missing there.
Sounds like a greedy guard to me.
Yeah, you and me both. Well, thanks. Well, you know, it's not hard to see how they could be so greedy. Did you take a look at this thing? I mean, look at that. All that gold just sitting right behind the case.
Wow.
No, his name's Rashtar. He's the god of fire. And it seems that back in the native African days, the Africans prayed to him to keep the evil demons away.
Well, now I can see why it's so important that you find them.
Yeah, me too.
Still, I hope your stakeout's not a long one.
I do too. Wish me luck. And
Good luck.
wait up for me, huh?
Bye. Rashtar, god of fire. Oh, come on.
You know what?
Ohio!
Remember. Ohio Smith, back from the land of the lost, and none too soon from the sound of those drums.
Oh, Ohio, I was so frightened. When I heard the sound of the drums, I thought the natives had found you.
Hey, none of that. We've got enough glory in this knapsack to last us a lifetime.
Then you found the idol?
Yeah, well, I had to cross over the river of blood and hack my way through the jungle of fear. I even did a one-on-one with the Python people. Guess who won? Ooh, I love that sound. Maggie, what's the matter? It's over with now, babe. All we gotta do is return the idol to the museum, wait for them to put our names in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we'll be famous, but what about the natives? What'll happen to them now that their precious idol has been stolen?
It's the 20th century, kid. Come on, it's time they got on board with the rest of us. Now, from the sounds of it, those drums are getting closer and hungrier. Come on, let's go.
I'm sorry, Ohio, I can't go with you.
There's no time to dawdle.
No. For the first time, I am seeing the real Ohio Smith. You talk about science and knowledge and enlightenment, but all you really care about is getting into the Museum Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, in my line of work, it's plunder or perish.
Well, if you're not going to return the idol to the natives, then I'm going to do it myself.
Don't touch that. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's all right, Maggie.
How can you say that? If Bobby smashed the smithereens, now what's going to happen to the natives?
Nothing's happened, Maggie. Trust me.
Trust you? Thanks to you and my own stupidity, a whole native tribe is going to be destroyed. Potatoes? That's all this is potatoes?
Potatoes, Maggie. You're not the only one that cares about the natives, you know. When I got closer and closer to that idol and I finally grabbed it in my hand, I knew I couldn't steal it. Yeah, to hell with the Hall of Fame.
I'm wearing the engagement ring you gave me. I'm still wearing it, the one with the stone where you look into it and you have to tell the truth.
Well, I guess the legend was wrong where you're concerned.
No, I am telling the truth. But I want you to look into this ring. I want you to look into it and tell me that you don't love me.
Tina,
Look into the stone and tell me the truth.
Okay, you want the truth? I love Tina.
When I love Max. We said it. Now, Max, doesn't that tell you something?
Yeah. It tells me you're content with me as long as you're with me. But I can't spend every waking moment that we're apart wondering if you're thinking about me or Cord.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm only thinking of you?
Like you were thinking of me when the minister asked who you'd take in the marriage. As I recall, the name on your lips at the time was Cord Roberts.
It was just a slip.
A Freudian slip. Face it, Tina.
All right, I never denied that I love Cord. I was married to him. I had his child. But my love for you is so much stronger.
It's not strong enough. I love you, but I can't marry you and live with you. Baby, you made your choice. And you chose Cord. Now you're gonna have to start accepting that and let me go.
Fine. That's what you want, then that's what you got. You want me to be in love with Cord? Then fine. That's exactly what I'll do. I'll love Cord. And you know what? When you watch me love him, then you'll see just exactly how strong my love can be.
I am not driving you to Cord. I just want you to face the truth about yourself.
Oh, I can face the truth about myself, all right. And I know how strong my love is. But fine, you don't want it? Then I'll give my love to a man who will appreciate it. Goodbye, Max. Good riddance.
Renee, what are you doing?
Oh, good morning, Bo. Ace is upstairs taking care of some correspondence. I said I'd get him some stationery.
That's funny. Ace always does his writing right here at his desk. Why not this morning?
You saw how he took the reading of the will just when he was kind of getting used to the idea of Clint's death. He had to face it all over again.
Well, I'm going to be taking him to lunch to discuss Buchanan Enterprises business, so maybe that might take his mind off things.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you. And I'm sure that when he's ready to come downstairs and face the world, you'll have a really fine lunch.
Well, I'll just run up there and tell him where and when I'll be meeting.
Oh, honey, let me do that.
You know, I'm sorry, but since when, among all your other jobs, have you become my father's social secretary?
Don't get so testy, Bo. Your father made a point of asking not to be disturbed this morning.
I'm his son. You remember?
He said anyone. Now try to understand. Please, he wants to be alone with his grief right now.
But not totally alone, right? I mean, he always has you at his beck and call.
Maybe he feels that he can show his true feelings to me because he knows how much I love him. He also knows that I respect his need for privacy.
Did it ever occur to you that Asa being holed up there in his room, just isolated from the rest of the world, that allows his grief to just feed on itself?
It was his decision, Bo.
Was it? You say that you love him. Well, so does the rest of his family. Why don't you encourage him to spend some time with us? Let us help him when he needs us the most.
Well, darling, for your information, that is exactly what I have done. Have you been away from Asa for so long that you've forgotten how he runs his life as he damn well pleases? And I'm not going to change his mind, and neither are you, Bo.
Well, you've got an answer for everything, don't you?
Why do you always see me as your enemy? I mean, it's odd. I want the same things for Asa as you do, to be strong and happy. And honey, he will be if we're patient.
I know he will. And that's with or without your constant presence in his life. You tell Asa that I'm going to be at Llanview. He can reach me there if he decides to come out of hiding.
Morning, Tina. I was hoping to find you still here.
Where else would I be? I don't have anywhere else to go.
Llanview is in Devil's Island. What's wrong, Tina?
I went to see Max last night.
Oh, you sure that was such a good idea?
It was a terrible idea, but it was the only idea I could come up with. I had to do something to prove to him how much I loved him.
What happened?
Well, when he was out of his bedroom, I went in and I was lying there in his bed, naked. Go ahead and say it. Look, I know I was desperate and I was foolish, but I had to do something. I mean, after we meant so much to each other, I had to find some way to prove to him that my love was as strong as ever.
And did you?
He didn't give me a chance.
Then you didn't.
Oh, I tried. But he asked me to leave.
Oh, Tina, I know how painful that must have been for you.
Oh, yeah, it was painful, humiliating, and frustrating. But you know what? I don't know. This morning I felt a little better. You know, I'm always going to love Max. I mean, he knows me better than anybody. But it's his decision that I learn to live without him, so fine, he'll have his way. And I will learn to live without him.
And you have so much to live for. You have your family, your friends, and your son.
My son. I know, that's the first thing I thought about this morning, that, I may not have a home of my own. I may not have a husband. But I have Clint, and that's more than I've ever had before.
I know, I love my son with all my heart. But children, they're not everything in life. But you'll find someone very special who you can share your life and your family with.
I don't need that. I mean, sure, if somebody great comes along, fine, I'll give it a try, but I'm going to make my son the center of my life. And I don't need anything or anyone else.
Friday, if you suffer from severe...
Aha! The return of the conquering hero.
Where?
John, don't be modest. Come on. Now, you may have thought I was sound asleep last night, but I was alert enough to hear what you had to say about the stakeout.
Oh, yeah, that.
Oh, that? John, you caught the guy. You caught the guard who was stealing the African treasures. I mean, thanks to you, one person, a whole tribe in Zerun is saved.
It was all in a night's work. A long night's work.
Well, I am very proud of you.
Well, I was just doing my job.
Well, I'm not just talking about the stakeout. I'm proud of you for everything that you have told me about you. I mean, the work you're doing now, it has the same integrity and moral courage, all the things you showed years ago in Pittsburgh.
Well, thank you for the testimonial, but,
Now listen to me. You finally opened up to me, and I am not going to let you back off. I love you, John, for doing the right thing, then and now. I love you. Okay, what's wrong?
oh, nothing.
Come on. Now, you see how I respond when you open up to me. It helps us both. It helps me know you better.
You mean by us being open and honest, it helps us to learn to love each other more?
Exactly. Now, a trusting relationship depends on total honesty.
I totally agree. I couldn't agree with you more. So maybe now you'll explain why you didn't tell me who your source was about that information you got on me.
My source, I was going to tell you last night when you came home, but I was asleep.
Forget it. It really doesn't matter. I already know who it was. It was Rob, wasn't it?
Asa, honey, I had Nigel hot up the coffee and those nice hot biscuits you like so much.
Well, you tell Nigel thanks, but no thanks.
Asa, darling, you have got to eat something.
Renee, I know you think you're doing what's best. You got me to come downstairs. It's enough.
All right, have it your way. I may as well have all the Buchanan men mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. What are you talking? Bo's mad at you?
He said that you were planning to have lunch, and he wanted to come and tell you where. I told him that I had strict instructions to keep everyone out of your room. I'm afraid that your son did not take kindly to that.
It's not your fault. Did you tell him that?
I told him, but he didn't buy it. Asa, honey, I don't think Bo likes me very much. I don't know what I could have done to offend him.
Renee, are you kidding me? Bo is the salt of this earth.
Still, maybe he thinks that my having been a madam is a slap in the face of Buchanan respectability.
You don't know my son. Because he's just like his pa. We judge people by what they are and how they act, not what they used to be.
Well, I hope you're right. You know, maybe when you have lunch with him today, you could talk to him, tell him that no matter what he thinks, I don't wish you any harm.
There's no need for that. When Bo gets to know you, he's going to not only care for you, he's going to wonder why I waited so long before I made you my bride.
Well, honey, I'm not going to bet the ranch on it, but I'm willing to wait and see. He said, by the way, he'd be at Llanview if you wanted to plan that lunch.
No, I'll talk to him later. Right now, I'm just going to sit here and stare at the walls. I am damn bored with the four walls in my bedroom.
Well, they're not going to be fascinating for very long. How about if you do some work today?
Work? What's that?
Asa, honey, you can't stop the engine that's been driving you all your life.
It happens. A man works so long he stops. That's no big deal.
For some men, no. But Asa Buchanan, honey, you can't dwell on your grief. Now, sitting there at that desk making millions, that's how you're going to relax.
It used to, not anymore.
I have an idea. Why don't we do it together? I'm willing. And maybe while you're showing me what a great tycoon you are, it'll recharge your batteries.
You know what Buchanan Enterprise consists of? Papers and figures. And that you're interested in?
Honey, I have always had a great passion for high finance. From far, of course. And who knows, it might be a quick study.
Okay, anything to make you happy. The minute you start to yawn, we stop. Sit down.
Tina, I think you're doing the right thing letting go of Max.
You really think so? You're not just saying that?
No, I really mean it. I think it's the best for you in the long run.
That's what I keep telling myself. But then I start to miss him.
And that's when you must be strong. Believe me, as much as you want Max to fill your life and give you everything you want, trust me, I know from experience.
Tina, have you seen... I'm sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, Bo, that's all right. Gabrielle was just being a good friend when I needed one most.
Besides, I've said too much for one morning. Would you mind if I go and see little Clint?
No, go right ahead, as long as you give him a kiss from his mommy.
Oh, I think I can do that. Hi, Bo.
Gabrielle.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know what I'd do without her. But you were saying you were looking for somebody?
Yeah, Viki. Heron told me that she was on the phone in the study, but I looked in there and she must have stepped out.
Oh, I haven't seen her since yesterday. Do you want me to tell her something for you?
I was wondering if it wouldn't be a bad idea to get a hold of Sarah Gordon.
Why?
Well, because she's over there in Greece. She has no idea what Clint left her in his will.
Oh, yeah, the school for the blind.
Yeah. And according to Cord, she was wavering whether to take that job or not. So this would give her the chance to have her own school right here in Llanview. So I think she just might want to reconsider.
No, she can't. Well, I mean, she won't. I mean, I'm sure she won't. I mean, before she left for Greece, well, she confided in me.
Really? You know, I had no idea that the two of you were that close.
Well, you know, it was a real gradual type thing. In fact, she told me that she couldn't wait to get out of Llanview, so I'm sure that if you told her, you'd just be wasting her time.
Well, maybe, but I'd still like to talk to Viki about it. And speaking of Viki, by the way, she was worried sick last night about you. Now, Tina, I hate to see everybody become a nervous wreck over what happened between you and Max.
Don't mention his name in front of me anymore, all right? I am perfectly capable of living just a fine life without my former fiancé. Has Cord stopped by?
Yeah, well, there was a message in the hall. Apparently, he's running some errand for Viki. He should be back here about noon.
You know, I think it's really great the way he's taken out time for Viki and his new son.
Yeah, like father, like son. Isn't that the way it goes? Clint was a heck of a brother. I always knew that. But after hearing that will and learning how he just carefully provided for his whole family, you know, even your little baby.
I know. I never really appreciated Clint's generosity until yesterday.
Yeah, but that school for the blind, yeah, that really was the finest thing. I mean, an endowment for Sarah, and she's not even family. You know, that could change her whole life. If she only knew about it before she had to go off to Greece.
Yeah, if you'll excuse me, I really think I have to check on my baby.
I was going to tell you last night at dinner that my source was Rob.
Oh, I see. So it was my fault for you keeping the truth from me.
No, it is nobody's fault. You had the stakeout, and then when you got home, I was asleep. So I was going to tell you this morning, but...
Cassie, it doesn't matter. You didn't tell me. I had to learn about it from a PI who worked on the museum case with me.
Who? I never told any other PI.
You didn't have to. The guy was a friend of mine. He told me that Rob hired him to investigate me. Yeah. He did the job, but then he felt badly about it, unlike somebody I know.
I felt badly about it, too. I gave Rob hell for prying into your past.
When? Before or after you read the newspaper clipping about my being a district attorney?
Would you please like to hear my side of this?
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, better late than never, huh?
Okay. When Rob showed me that clipping last night, I was shocked and I was hurt. I couldn't believe that you had kept your whole life a secret from me.
Cassie, we've been through all of this. You asked me to open up to you, and I did open up to you. I told you how guilty I felt and how I quit my law career.
Yeah, and I loved you for telling me.
Then why couldn't you return the favor? Huh? I mean, all this truth about openness and honesty. Why couldn't you have just told me that your source was your ex-husband?
Because I didn't want you to take it out on Rob.
Why the hell shouldn't I take it out on Rob? He has no right prying into my life.
You pried into his.
Yeah, as part of an ongoing murder investigation. A homicide case that was about his own father. Cassie, I shouldn't expect Rob, a hothead like him, to understand. But it would be nice if my partner understood.
I defended you to Rob, remember?
Yeah. And now you're defending Rob to me. You can't have it both ways, Cassie. You're either his partner or you're mine.
What are you saying? I am in love with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah, so you say. But then again, you say a lot of things. Words like honesty, integrity, trust. Maybe that's all they are to you. Just a bunch of lousy words.
John!
You know what, Clint, honey? Your daddy's gonna be here to see you in a little bit. What, was that little gleam in your eye I saw there, huh? Well, good. I'm glad you're happy. Because, you know, we're gonna have to start depending on your daddy a lot more now. Now that Max has turned his back on us. Well, turned his back on me, anyways. But you want to know a secret, honey? I don't know. Maybe he's right. Maybe I do want your daddy back. I mean, especially now, so I can forget that whole wedding and... Well, we can be a family now. You, me, and your daddy. Just like I always wanted. The only thing is, how do I make that happen?
Thanks, Aaron. I'll put the bag down right here.
Cord? Clint, here comes your daddy now.
Hey.
Clint was just telling me how much he missed you.
You were? How you doing, son? Daddy did miss you a lot, and I got somebody here who was just dying to see you.
Well, who's that? Is Viki with you?
Nope. Old friend back in Llanview to live for good. Isn't that great?
Hello, Tina. So good to be home again.
Tomorrow, is Dave in the shipping business? Is Maddie the package? Moonlighting's in the mailroom. Then, there are a lot of questions when Michael's ex-girlfriend comes to town on 30-something. Olivia sets her sights on Duke. Stay tuned for General Hospital.